So let us apply this hyperconjugation and stability of alkenes to the hydrogenation. Okay, hydrogenation. See this one. Hydrogenation. Okay. So what is the hydrogenation? Addition of the hydrogen to alkenes is a hydrogenation. Okay, in this case, the released energy delta H is the heat of hydrogenation. Okay, heat of hydrogenation. Okay, so addition of the hydrogen to the alkenes or alkynes. This process is called the hydrogenation. During this reaction, the released energy is known as the heat of hydrogenation. Okay, so this is actually exothermic. Okay, this is actually exothermic. That means here negative. Delta H is negative. So here in this case we can say more heat of hydrogenation means more negative value. More negative delta H value. Okay, more negative delta H value. Now here, which alkenes have more heat of hydrogenation? Which alkenes have lower heat of hydrogenation? You see in this case, heat of hydrogenation inversely proportional to stability. Heat of hydrogenation inversely proportional to stability. First suppose see this case 1-butene, cis-2-butene and trans-2-butene. Okay, this is the A, this is the B, this is the C. So which is the most stable? Stability. Here 2 alpha hydrogens, here 3, 6 alpha hydrogens, here 3, 6 alpha hydrogens. Okay. But here in this case cis and trans, which is most stable? Trans most stable. So here A less than B less than C. So then immediately heat of hydrogenation must be A greater than B greater than C. Okay. So less stable component has a more heat of hydrogenation. So first suppose this can be explained in a graphical representation. Okay. So in this case, which one is the higher energy? 1-butene. Okay. A, the compound A has a higher energy. Next B. Let us take B. Let us take B. And next here C. But here the product is, for suppose if H2 is added to the 1-butene, 2-butene or cis-trans 2-butene, we will get the N-butane. The product energy is same. Okay, product energy same. That is the N-butane. Okay, that is N-butane. So here in this case, this is the process. Yeah. So here in this case, this one has a lower energy. This one has a lower energy. This one has a higher energy. And this one has a very higher energy. So very less stable alkene release more amount of the energy. Because the energy difference between the product and reactant is very large. Now here for trans 2-butene and the product, energy difference is very less. So here this much of energy is released during the hydrogenation. For the 1-butene, this much of energy is released. Okay, that means here less stable alkene more heat of hydrogenation. More heat of hydrogenation. That means that it has a more negative value of hydrogenation. Okay, that's it. So here heat of hydrogenation inversely proportional to stability. So first suppose see this one. Yeah, another one. First suppose CH3CH double bond CH2 and CH3CH double bond CH3. Okay, here A, this one is the B and this one is C. Okay, and this one is the C. Now which one is the higher heat of hydrogenation? Which one is the higher heat of hydrogenation? So here in this case only 3 alpha hydrogens, here 6 alpha hydrogens, here 3, here 3, here 3, 9 alpha hydrogens. For this sum 3, here 3, here 3, here 3, 12 alpha hydrogens. More stable, least heat of hydrogenation. A has a higher heat of hydrogenation. Now here in this case A less than, B less than, C less than D, because D is more stable, so very least heat of hydrogenation. Okay, less stable alkene has a higher heat of hydrogenation. Okay, less stable alkene has a higher heat of hydrogenation. Okay, that's it. Yeah, first suppose you can say heat of hydrogenation. Here benzene, pi bond, this pi bond, this is the pi bond. Which one has a higher heat of hydrogenation? The benzene is aromatic, more stable, so that's why that has a lower heat of hydrogenation. Lower heat of hydrogenation. Okay. And next, for suppose, see this one. This is a conjugate system. This pi bond, this pi bond. It's a non-conjugate system. Okay. They are conjugated. These two are not conjugated. So here in this case, this is the less stable. That has a higher heat of hydrogenation. Higher heat of hydrogenation. For suppose benzene, this one, pi bond, this one. Here there is a conjugation with the benzene ring, but there is no conjugation with the benzene ring. So that's why this one has a higher heat of hydrogenation. That is a less stable compound. Okay, less stable compound. Okay, next another one, combustion. Okay, combustion. Heating of the organic compound with oxygen is a combustion process. Okay, here delta HCl, that is nothing but again negative. Here during the combustion reaction of the hydrocarbons, the more amount of the energy released, that is known as the heat of combustion. Okay, so here all hydrocarbons release large amount of the heat of combustion. That's why all hydrocarbons are using as a fuel. Okay, so now again here in this case, which compounds have higher heat of combustion? Which compounds have higher heat of combustion? Here heat of combustion, let us apply for the alkenes only, because here we can discuss the stability of the alkenes by the hyperconjugation. So here also same, heat of combustion, okay, delta Hc, okay, heat of combustion, or you see in this case, heat of combustion is inversely proportional to stability actually. Stability. If molecular weight is same, if molecular weight is same, or heat of combustion directly proportional to molecular weight. That means in this case, see, heat of combustion, okay, CH2 double bond CH2 and CH3CH double bond CH2 and CH3CH double bond CH and CH. So which one has a higher heat of combustion? This one has a higher heat of combustion. You see here, it is a A, this one is a B, this one is a C. So first of all, let us write the stability of these alkenes. A less than, B less than C. Here C is more stable because more number of alpha hydrogens. 3, here 3, 6. Here 3 alpha hydrogens, 6, that means 3 hyperconjugate structures. Now heat of combustion directly proportional to molecular weight. So higher the molecular weight, higher the heat of combustion. Now heat of hydrogenation, A less than, B less than C. Heat of hydrogenation is independent of the molecular weight. Just the heat of hydrogenation inversely proportional to the stability. Okay, but here heat of combustion is different. Heat of combustion is different. With increasing molecular weight, heat of combustion increases. Okay, or suppose another example, see. Yeah, here this one. Yeah, then this one, yeah. Yeah, there are 3 alkenes. There is A, B, there is the last year, this year, the JEE mains question in I think in March or February session. Okay, now here, stability. Let us write the stability. Okay, A is more stable and B is, C is least stable because a trans double bond, trans double bond, trans double bond, cis double bond, cis double bond, cis double bond. That is stability actually. Now here, heat of hydrogenation, A less than, B less than, C. Because same molecular weight, of course, heat of hydrogenation is independent of the molecular weight. Now coming to the heat of combustion, here all these 3 have same molecular weight. So inversely proportional to stability. So A less than, B less than, C. Okay, heat of combustion. Heat of combustion of the alkenes. Okay, with increasing molecular weight, heat of combustion increases. If molecular weight is same, that is inversely proportional to stability. Okay, yeah. And first of all, see this one. 1 butene, cis 2 butene, trans 2 butene. Okay, here A, B, C. Yes, stability, you know this one. A less than, B less than C. So heat of hydrogenation, A greater than, B greater than C. Here heat of combustion, again A greater than, B greater than C. Inversely proportional to stability. Okay, that's it. First suppose here, adding one compound, D, adding one compound, 2,3 dimethyl, 2 butene. So which is more stable? D is more stable because 3, here 3, here 3, here 3. 12 alpha hydrogens, more hyperconjugate structures. Now heat of hydrogenation, this is less stable, so leaves the heat of hydrogenation. Leaves the heat of hydrogenation. But if coming to the heat of combustion, the D has a higher heat of combustion. Because first 3 compounds have same molecular weight, but compound D has a very higher molecular weight. So first of all, this one has a higher dipole moment. Sorry, higher heat of combustion. Next, coming to these 3, same molecular weight, less stable compound has a higher heat of combustion. Okay, so that is the difference between the heat of combustion and heat of hydrogenation.